Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Now this is part two, and I'm going to be concentrating on the left-hand side of the room, which is mostly all horror. And the previous video, part one, was all this side of the room here. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check that out. It's up on the channel now. But now we're going to spend 10 minutes checking out all my horror stuff. So let's start up here. Now, that is the original 1978 Michael Myers by NECA quarter scale version. And I did repaint the mask and completely rework the hair, used like super sculpty clay. I need to do it again. That was one of the first times I ever tried it. I could definitely do better now, so it's a matter of just finding the time to retry that. But it's a great looking piece. Here we have the Hobo Myers custom figure, Once Customs head sculpt, C Creations body, and well, whatever body it is, I forget, but all the coveralls and weathering and all the hobo gear was done by David Tucker. And here we got the Fergo knife, which is amazing. The hunting knife, it's real metal and wood. It's absolutely insane, that knife. But I love the hobo. There he is. Here we have a similar pose to how it was before, but the alien's even closer now. He's really, you know, and poor old Ripley's frozen with fear. You got all their accessories around her. And that is the alien Big Chap by Hot Toys, 1/6 scale figure. I do hope they make this again because it does need a few improvements, but you can see I've got it looking pretty good. So it's a awesome looking little display right there. Here we have Sideshow Collectibles busts. Got a few of these. Got the Wolfman and Boris Karloff Frankenstein as well. Bela Lugosi, 1931. So that's really cool to have. I remember the day at CEX that this box set came in many years ago. I couldn't believe it. Swooped on that really quick. Here we have the American Werewolf in London bust. Limited edition. They only made 1,000 of these. Unfortunately, the number that mine is has kind of faded away. But that was made by Sota Toys. They're no longer around. It's a damn shame because they used to take care of the werewolf fans, man. They made a few cool werewolf pieces. Here is my quarter scale NECA 2018 Myers, and a repainted mask. And a huge shout out to John for making that happen, helping me get that figure nice and early. Also repainted that head there, but just bloodied it up a little bit more. Here we have the Mezco Myers, and the camera is making his coveralls look purple for some reason. That's interesting. But nice little pose there, simple. I wanted to just get a nice moody look for him. And there is the Blackest Eyes version 2. And that pumpkin there actually comes with that figure there. So it's a 1/6 scale pumpkin. It's really, really good. And here we have the Howling Werewolf statue. Now make sure you subscribe to Slasher Junkie on YouTube because he's the one that made this happen, man. He got this for me. Well, you know, he picked it up for me. I paid the man. And I couldn't get one in the UK, so he managed to hook that up for me. So make sure you go over and pay your respects to Slasher Junkie on YouTube, because I couldn't be without this. I wish I could get the quarter scale version, but this will have to do for now. But check out the review on the channel. That was fun. It came with a great backdrop that I did some photography with. And I know Tash Wall managed to pick this up, so well done to Tash. And here is some cool models, 1/6 scale werewolf, pride and joy, love this one. And I got the Sota Toys Dog Soldiers spare heads, just kind of around the base. It's pretty cool. You got the little doll, but he's just running at you through the woods. It's terrifying. And here we have, speaking of terrifying, we have my life-size bust, the 2018 Michael Myers. This mask was reworked by Mike in Germany. Got the coveralls from Trick or Treat Studios, movie accurate ones with the blue shirt underneath. So plenty of videos on the channel of this already. Here you have the amazing Laurie Strode figure from NECA with my sort of customized Michael Myers behind her, and it's got the Fergo real movie accurate knife, metal and wood, in his hand. So you can check the videos out on the channel. And repainted that mask as well. So he's looking really good. Got rid of the seams, the nappy lines, and totally repainted the coveralls. But really do love this Laurie Strode figure. They did an amazing job over at NECA for that one. Here is the Wolfman bust. Lon Chaney Jr. Here is my huge custom Rob Zombies 2007 Michael Myers from his version of Halloween. This was the movie that got me into Michael Myers in the first place, so I've got to pay my respects. Let me just move this. That's a key ring from One's Customs, that head sculpt, and I just repainted it and fixed the hair. I wanted it to look like just a clean version of the mask. So he's huge, man. He's really big. It's like a basketball body. And here is Tempest, a little character I created. She can rip you apart with her mind. And I painted her toenails, which looks awesome. And yeah, man, she's just got insane psychic abilities, and she's covered in blood because she's escaping the facility in which she was being held captive because of the danger, the potential threat with her abilities. And she is in the process of breaking out of the facility. That's why she's covered in blood, because she is getting revenge on those that poked and prodded thee. It is the rehaired NECA 18-inch Rob Zombie Michael Myers. He's awesome. Here is the Frankenstein Boris Karloff bust by Sideshow. These are amazing. Pause that. They all say something slightly different underneath. Here's the Perfect 78. That's the Mad Bug version 2 Nick Castle stretch sculpt with a Fergo knife, Yunsil coveralls, dyed navy blue, and 2 pumpkins, a little custom base that I put together. Great pumpkin there from Steve Maurice, and there's the original Beta Metallic pumpkin, very rare. Here is very heavily modified Sideshow Freddy. He's got a new sweater, new pants, new glasses, and a whole new vibe. He is just, he's awesome. And here is my most recent custom job. Here I have completely rehaired this head sculpt from Legio 7, and I used the Trick or Treat Studios 2018 mask hair for this, and it really came out great. And look at the paint job I did on the mask, man. That is crazy. I'm so proud of that. So it took a few attempts, but I got it looking right. He's got my D-Night exclusive coveralls. You won't find any of those coveralls in the world. And Fergo hammer. Cool pumpkin there from John Pearson. Cool boots. Here's Vampirella. I'm really running out of time here. I've only got 10 minutes and I've only filmed the top shelf. Might have to do a part 3 for the bottom shelf. Well, I'll try and bust this out quick. Here is the huge Sota Toys pumpkin head. Massive shout out to Irene and Mark for hooking this up. Absolutely incredible gift. I love this, and I love this film so much. And Striped Gremlin is looking up in disbelief at the hulking behemoth that stands above him. And there's Pennywise. I really wish the quarter scale version came with a head sculpt like that. I would already have it by now if it did. Still planning to pick it up eventually. I think I might have to do a part 3, guys. Seriously, there's 2 minutes left and I don't want to rush. So, yeah, we'll do the bottom shelf in a minute. So let me just back up here for a moment. You can check out the top shelf of my horror section. But really loving Tempest. She's got an amazing presence to her. And the eyes are so real. I did dye the hair. It is the Hot Toys Scarlet Witch version 1, the first one they did from Age of Ultron, when her hair is at its darkest with the head sculpts. But I did make the hair jet black. Originally it was because I wanted to make her into Vampirella, but she became Tempest instead. So, oh, and here's all my awesome comics up the top. I love these particular front covers from Predator Big Game. Love all this artwork. So, yeah, I was only planning to do 2 parts, but I'm going to do a part 3 now. I'm filming all these chunks in 10 minutes. I've got 10-minute limit on the Samsung here, shooting in 4K. So as soon as it gets to 10 minutes, I'm sort of out of time, folks. So I will bring you a part 3. And we'll check out the stuff that's over there and some of the quarter scale and all this stuff that's down here too. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've checked out part 1, because that had some great stuff in it. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook at DNight333. You can click the link underneath the video and become one of the channel's Patreons if you want. And I will see you real soon. Pumpkinhead kind of stealing the show of his presence, man. He's just an absolute beast. Alright guys, part 3 coming at you very soon.